Question: Who calls a lodge from work to the beauty of rest and refreshment, and from the beauty of rest and refreshment back to work? Answer: the junior warden. Question: What passage of the Holy Bible does the junior warden recite right before lodge is called from work to the beauty of rest and refreshment in the first degree? Answer: verse 1 of Psalm 127 of the book of Psalms. Question: What is the subtitle of Psalm 127 of the book of Psalms from the Holy Bible? Answer: A Song of Degrees for Solomon. Question: Recite verse 1 of Psalm 127 of the book of Psalms from the Holy Bible. Answer: Except the Lord build the house, they labor in vain that build it. Except the Lord keep the city, the watchman waketh, but in vain. Question: What passage of the Holy Bible does the junior warden recite right after a lodge is called from the beauty of rest and refreshment back to work in the first degree? Answer: verse 1 of Psalm 127 of the book of Psalms. Question: What time does a lodge open? Answer: at high 6 or 6 in the morning. Question: What time does a lodge close? Answer: at low 6 or 6 at night. Question: What time is a lodge called from work to the beauty of rest and refreshment? Answer: at high 12 or noon. Question: What time is a lodge called from the beauty of rest and refreshment back to work? Answer: at 1. Question: What is the main symbol of authority in a lodge? Answer: the worshipful master's gavel. Question: What tool does the worshipful master of a lodge's gavel symbolize? Answer: the hammer. Question: What does it mean when the worshipful master bangs his or her gavel one time? Answer: that the whole lodge must be seated or come to order. Question: What does it mean when the worshipful master bangs his or her gavel 2 times? Answer: that the officers of the lodge must stand at attention. Question: What does it mean when the worshipful master bangs his or her gavel 3 times? Answer: that the whole lodge must stand at attention. Question: Who does the worshipful master share his or her gavel with? Answer: the senior warden and the junior warden. Question: Where do entered apprentice masons sit in a lodge? Answer: in the north. Note: this only applies to lodges and sub-lodges in the northern hemisphere, and lodges in the southern hemisphere, entered apprentice masons sit in the south. Question: Why do entered apprentice masons sit in the north of a lodge? Answer: to symbolize that an entered apprentice mason is not yet spiritually enlightened. Question: Where do fellowcraft masons sit in a lodge? Answer: in the south. Note: this only applies to lodges and sub-lodges in the northern hemisphere, and lodges in the southern hemisphere, fellowcraft masons sit in the north. Question: Why do fellowcraft masons sit in the south of a lodge? Answer: to symbolize that a fellowcraft mason is spiritually enlightened. Question: Where do master masons sit in a lodge? Answer: everywhere. Question: Why do master masons sit everywhere in a lodge? Answer: to symbolize that a master mason is omnipresent. Question: Where did the most ancient masons meet before they first began to build lodges? Answer: on hills and caves and in valleys, where neither the crowing of a rooster nor the howling of a wolf could be heard. Question: Why did the most ancient masons meet on hills and caves and in valleys? Answer: so that they could better conceal themselves from cowards and eavesdroppers and better detect the approach of cowards and eavesdroppers ascending or descending. Question: When we catch cowards, how do we punish them? Answer: by cutting off their right hand. Note: the answer to this question is symbolic. Question: When we catch eavesdroppers, How do we punish them? Answer: by holding them under the eaves of the lodge in rainy weather until they drown. Note: the answer to this question is symbolic. Question: where do you hide the key to your lodge? Answer: in an ivory box with ivory locks behind a field of tulips. Question: where else do you hide the key to your lodge? Answer: near the door of my lodge, under a green doormat with a piece of stone on it. Question: how long is the keychain attached to the key to your lodge? Answer: about a span. Note: a span is a measurement of 9 inches, originally based on the distance between the tips of a man's extended thumb and pinky. Question: what is the keychain attached to the key to your lodge called? Answer: the thread of life.